Yucks, another old building. Tell me the history of this.
Bobby Singh will tell you the story. If you're watching this, Bobby Singh, thank you for your fascinating experience reviews. Everything is well maintained.
Hello everyone, I'm back with another Oh Hey Jelly vlog, and today we are in Samarkand, Uzbekistan, but instead of golden sunlight and clear blue skies,
It's been raining the whole day. It's raining. Such a rainy day in Samarkand. Such a gloomy day. I checked, tomorrow is still raining there. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring.
Yep, non-stop rain. But if you think that dampened our spirits, think again.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary!
Here's Jack enjoying the scenery.
Oh, I'm happy. Registan Square now.
Armed with umbrellas and rain jackets, we wandered through the jaw-dropping Registan Square and its iconic madrasahs, explored centuries-old mosques and mausoleums, and even popped into ULUGHBEG's observatory to admire the legacy of a 15th century stargazing genius. To put it up front, Samarkand is ancient, like Silk Road level type of ancient. So yes, this vlog is packed with history, culture, and so many turquoise domes that I myself lost count. Personally, I'm not a huge history buff. After a while, the mosques, mausoleums, and madrasahs all kind of merged into one glorious blur. Even Mr. P, our resident history lover, could barely hold in his yawns throughout this trip. But don't worry, I'll do my best to keep things fun and not bore you out of your minds. So come along with me as we uncover the stories and sights of Samarkand. Before we begin, here's a quick introduction to my travel companions on this journey: Mr. P, Senior Hiker P, Po, and Jack.
This is our hotel for the next few days. Looks like a very quiet residential area.
The password of the Wi-Fi.
After, in here will be the cemetery. After cemetery, you're going down.
Okay, room tour. This is our door. And there's a closet space here with extra blankets. There's a dressing table, TV, the bed with the two dressers on the side, air conditioning, view of the building opposite. And you turn the corner is the toilet, sink, toilet bowl, and the shower area. Very standard. Hi.
Can I pay by card anymore?
Yeah.
我也是很酷的，没有办法，因为我是生。This is the ULUGHBEG Madrasah. The one in the center is the Tillya-Kori Madrasah. And then we are at the Sher-Dor Madrasah. Together we are at the Registan.
We ended up visiting Registan Square multiple times during our stay in Samarkand. In the rain, under clear skies, and even at night, mainly because we stayed a short distance away from it. Registan Square was the beating heart of Samarkand during the Timurid Empire. Even today, it's still considered the crown jewel of the city, a must-see stop on pretty much every Uzbek tour. If the floor tiles on Registan Square could talk, I'm sure they'll have 6 centuries worth of stories to tell. Unfortunately though, the tiles can't talk, so here I am. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is world famous for its monumental Islamic architecture, and the name Registan actually comes from Persian, meaning sandy place or desert. In ancient times, the square was just that, a dusty central plaza where farmers and artisans gathered, traded, shared news, and soaked up the buzz of city life. The square was a stage for royal announcements, public celebrations, and yes, even public executions. Today, the square is framed by 3 grand madrasahs, Islamic schools built over the span of 200 years: the ULUGHBEG Madrasah, Sher-Dor Madrasah, and Tillya-Kori Madrasah. The ULUGHBEG Madrasah was the first to be built, ordered by ULUGHBEG himself in the 15th century. He was not just a ruler, but also a well-known mathematician and astronomer. The building's towering entrance, or Iwan, is flanked by 2 tall minarets, and the mosaic panel above it is full of 10 pointed stars, symbolizing ULUGHBEG's love for astronomy. This madrasah was Samarkand's leading center of science and learning, where students studied everything from astronomy and math to philosophy and theology. Inside, there's a mosque, lecture halls, and tiny dorm rooms where students lived.
From the tiny passageway.
The mosque inside ULUGHBEG Madrasah features a large prayer hall and is a visually striking part of the madrasah, with its golden decorated walls and floors adorned with expensive carpets.
We all had to take off our shoes for this. It's a carpeted floor. Legs are a bit cold. It's mostly blue, gold, yellow. Exhibition here.
Let's go!
Fast forward 200 years later, a new ruler of Samarkand, whose name I honestly cannot pronounce, decided to build a second madrasah directly opposite, the Sher-Dor Madrasah. His goal was to mirror the ULUGHBEG Madrasah in design, but there was a slight miscalculation. After 200 years, the older building had actually sunk into the ground a little, so Sher-Dor Madrasah ended up taller. If you look closely at the madrasah's entrance, you'll see two golden tigers carrying the rising sun on their backs. That's where the madrasah gets its name, because Sher means tiger in Persian.
大妈跟大叔在拍花，然后大叔很耐心的在等。
10 years later, that same ruler commissioned a third building, the Tillya-Kori Madrasah. This building took more than 14 years to complete, and it doubled as a residential college and the city's main mosque. Of the three madrasahs, Tillya-Kori is definitely the most dazzling. Its name literally means gilded or decorated with gold, and inside, it's a golden explosion of intricate patterns painted using a technique called kundal. The ceilings shimmer, the walls glow, and it's like stepping inside a jewel box. If you ever visit Registan Square, remember to make a trip down at night too. There's a free light and music show that brings the whole square to life. It's a beautiful way to experience Registan without the daytime crowds, and architecture looks even more magical under the lights.
For the vlog. See?
做戏
Safe and dry. 路人甲
，circle。
右边。Ice cream. Thank you.
老人家不喝糖，老人团喝茶。
我在吃 ice cream.
Look at the people here. They're so tiny, the people at the gate.
Truth be told, despite its humongous structure, my first impression of Bibi Khanym Mosque was how the exterior looked pretty weathered, and some of the towering pillars even seemed like they were tilting. But this structure, cracks and all, is considered a masterpiece of the 15th century Timurid Renaissance. In its prime, the mosque was one of the largest and most magnificent mosques in the entire Islamic world. The Bibi Khanym Mosque complex includes 3 domed halls, covered galleries, and a vast open courtyard, all designed with one ambitious goal in mind: to fit the entire male population of Samarkand for Friday prayers. Right in the middle of the courtyard, you'll find a massive Quran stand carved from ornate marble blocks. A large Quran rests on top.
Why is it so big?
It's a gift to his wife. Go by the right side.
Right side.
Diving into the rabbit hole of research, I discovered that structural issues plagued this mosque from the very beginning. Even during construction, cracks had emerged. Despite multiple repairs and reinforcements over the years, the huge dome over the mihrab started shedding bricks just a few years after completion. Thankfully though, nothing came crashing down during our visit, although I did find myself glancing up at the ceiling once or twice, just in case.
What do you think all these things are for? This one, the metal one.
Gas pipe. Let's just not get it.
You scared?
GUR-I-AMIR actually means Tomb of the King in Persian, and this architectural complex is the final resting place of Timur, a legendary Turkic conqueror, along with his sons, grandsons, and a spiritual teacher. From the outside, the mausoleum looks rather stunning, although yes, it may look like just another blue-tiled building. The facade is clad in intricate patterns of blue, light blue, and white tiles, woven into geometric and epigraphic designs that shimmer against the terracotta brick background. The dome of the mausoleum is especially striking, 15 by 12 meters of fluted ribbed brilliance in bright blue, adorned with deep rosette and speckled white accents. Step inside and you are greeted by a soaring high chamber filled with deep niches and lavish gold detail. The entire interior feels like it's glowing, a warm gilded contrast to the cool tones outside. Along the lower walls, polished onyx slabs have been pieced together like one seamless panel. Look closely and you'll spot delicate paintings etched onto each slab. Subtle but stunning. At the center of the mausoleum, elaborately carved headstones mark the locations of the tombs, but the actual graves lie in a crypt directly beneath the main chamber. Even Syed Baraka, Timur's trusted spiritual mentor, was buried here, a sign of just how important he was to the royal family.
What would you like, Mr. P? Chicken fillet. Just to put this on record, it's 9 degrees now.
Just to put this on record, I'm carrying an umbrella for the whole day.
It's just that my fingers are also cold because I keep having to take out my camera. I think Mr. P is very cold now because he's just wearing a long sleeve t-shirt. His hands are shaking, look.
Mine's of course shaking out.
We just ordered Yandex Go, which is like Grab food, the equivalent here. So that will be our dinner, and on top of that there will be cup noodles. Yay!
Maybe we just eat one cup noodles to share first lah.
Oh, okay lor. Canned food leh?
Canned food we eat one tuna.
Okay. And I'll make seaweed soup.
Ah, nice.
Well, I'm happy.
Wow, I'm happy too. Well, the noodle, like the lakman noodle.
Prawn is authentic.
It's a bit too peppery, but otherwise it's quite good. 13
bucks.
Nice.
希望嘛，今天 wedding anniversary only.
See, he's carrying the umbrella without me.
Sweet nonsense.
That's the ULUGHBEG Observatory, or what's left of it. And this is the museum. It's still raining. 50,000 som ticket price.
Remember Timur, the mighty conqueror whose mausoleum houses generations of his dynasty? Well, this observatory was built by his grandson ULUGHBEG in the 1420s. Yep, the same ULUGHBEG who constructed the first madrasah at Registan Square. ULUGHBEG's passion was science, especially astronomy. The ULUGHBEG Observatory became one of the most important astronomical centers of the Islamic medieval world, and the last of its kind from that era. It once housed the largest astronomical instrument in the world at that time, a massive sextant measuring 40 meters in radius. With this giant device, ULUGHBEG could precisely track the sun's position along the horizon, measure the altitude of stars, and even calculate eclipses and the duration of a solar year. And the most amazing part, many of his calculations turned out to be incredibly accurate, matching closely with modern-day measurements. No computers, no telescopes, just math, sky, and a brilliant mind centuries ahead of his time.
This is ULUGHBEG. He has done a lot.
He was beheaded, but he has a planet named after him.
大妈跟大叔。
大叔听到没有？
大妈。
大妈的朋友，大姨，还大叔的弟弟。Still walking. Time to find lunch.
TASHKENT.
Yeah, it's still raining. 哎呀。 Our lunch place. Ta-da! It looks so unassuming, but food's pretty good. Waiting for Yandex now. So our next pit stop is
Shahizinda.
Yandex dropped us further away, drop-off point, so we had to walk all the way to here, but we are finally here.
Tucked away on a hill just outside the heart of Samarkand lies one of the most breathtaking sights we saw on this trip, the Shah-i-Zinda necropolis. The name Shah-i-Zinda means the living king in Persian, referring to the legend that a cousin of the Prophet Muhammad was buried here and that he didn't die but lived on in a secret underground chamber. Unlike the grand open spaces of Registan or Bibi Khanym, here you feel like you're walking through the corridor of time. It feels more personal, quiet and spiritual. It's a narrow passageway flanked on both sides by some of the most intricately designed mausoleums I've ever seen, tiled in every shade of turquoise and blue that you can imagine.
So imagine back then in its full glory.
Each structure here was built to honor royals, nobles, scholars and warriors from the Timurid era. And even though these mausoleums are centuries old, the craftsmanship is astonishing. Every surface tells a story, with geometric patterns, floral motifs and Quranic inscriptions carved and glazed with incredible detail. There's a blend of beauty and solemnness that's hard to describe. It's easy to get caught up in the visual beauty here, but Shah-i-Zinda reminded me that this was still a place of faith and remembrance.
Going to the Siyob Bazaar. Shopping time for 大妈。
看还不错。
他妈买大红花的。
大妈 with her ice cream. It's $1.
I'm with you, it ain't forever. So I try to move a little faster. What's to lose? So before we fade away.
Is it warm?
It's not, it's cold.
It looks hot.
Hurry, let's go to Central Park.
Sesame.
But I don't like the sesame taste. The dough taste very strong. Fries. Is that lakman?
And just like that, our time in Samarkand came to an end. From the epic scale of Registan Square to the quiet paths of Shah-i-Zinda, this city gave us rain, science and a serious overdose of Timurid history. I'll admit though, between all the madrasahs, Timur family tombs and learning about the countless achievements of ULUGHBEG, it did get a little overwhelming at times. But Samarkand has a way of growing on you. Maybe it's how the rain made everything feel extra sentimental, or maybe it's the warm food that welcomed us after every soggy walk. If you made it this far through all the mosques, mausoleums and madrasahs, thank you for sticking around. But don't go just yet, because next up we are heading into Tashkent, Uzbekistan's bustling capital where old meets new in the quirkiest ways possible.
Tashkent City. It's snow! It's snowing!
So stay tuned for more Central Asia adventures. And if you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to like, subscribe and share with a fellow traveller. I'll see you in Tashkent. Bye!
My oh my, when we drive on by, they just can't deny it. They wanna be like us.